And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Laugh with Ryan. This is part two of the struggles step parents never talk about. Now, in the last episode, in part one, I shared about the early years with my stepdad. You know, how he came into my life when I was 5 years old, the teenage battles, the discipline, the bailouts, the rehab, and the scars that came with it all. But like I said at the end, that was just the beginning. Because as I got older into my 20s, you know what, the struggles only got deeper. The struggles got even more and more hectic. And my stepdad's role in my life, well, let's just say it took things to a whole new level. So today in part two of the struggles that step parents never talk about, I want to take you into those harder years. The ones that nearly broke me, destroyed me, crippled me, and the ones that showed me just how far my stepdad was willing to go for me. So, now let's get into it. Now, when things got darker, now in my 20s, I was actually slipping into harder drugs. This just wasn't weed anymore now, guys. I mean, this was the kind of stuff that eats at your soul, your family, and everything you care about. Like, I mean, some serious things. And remember, I said this in my previous, well, not my previous episode, but I said this in another episode before. Remember what the word drugs stand for: devil's revenge upon God's servant. Remember that. Now, I sold my things to pay for it. I lied, I stole, I burned bridges like you cannot believe. I did anything and everything, and anything means necessary in order to get what I wanted to get. And every time I thought that I was just about to hit rock bottom, I somehow I would sink even lower. Um, but here's the thing: my stepdad never gave up on me. Never. No matter what I put him through, no how much nonsense and trouble I gave him, he never gave up on me. Never, ever, ever, ever. Now, the battles that he fought for me. So there were times where I sold my things to the drug dealers, and he would actually go with me. Guys, he would actually go with me to try and get them back. He'd pull out money out of his own pockets just to rescue me from my own bad choices. There was a time he actually confronted a dealer directly. Yeah, yeah, seriously. And he made it clear with a gun in his hand. That is correct. Glock 9mm, locked and loaded, in his hand, ready as can be. And he wasn't going to allow that man to destroy my life. Um, Another time when I was actually skipping work and chasing drugs, he found me at my spot, my usual spot. He actually shot out my tire at my spot where I was, so I couldn't keep running. Um, I'll never forget it. You know what? I was just about to score, and I see him driving down, and I'm thinking, now who's this? Now who's this? Bucky looks so familiar, and oh my goodness, there he comes. But now, as he's coming down, yes, I'm starting my car, and I'm reversing. Excuse me. And as I'm reversing my car, there he jumps out with his gun, and he's pointing the gun, and he's just like, Ryan, stop. And I'm like, no, I'll meet you back at home. I'll meet you back at home. And and I'm telling you now, guys, it was insane, because then as 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 I turn my car to, like, like, because now I'm reversing backwards now. So as I turn my car to go down, there's like the side of the car now. Hey, there you say, bah 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 bah. Boom. That was it. That was it. Pull over to the side. Can't go anywhere. Tires are flat. Um, and I must say, my dad's got pretty good aim. He's got some freaking good aim. um, yeah, yeah. So he shot my tire, so I couldn't keep running. And at that time, I hated him for it. Oh man, I hated him for it. But now, I sit back and I know he was doing what he was doing, and I knew he could do. I knew he was doing what he could to save me, to save my life. And even he even came to the dealer's house the once to pull me out. Imagine that, a man who didn't have to be there. He didn't have to be there. He didn't have to do all these things that he did. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to take on that fight. But he did it because he loved me like his own son. These aren't the kinds of stories that, people share openly. Believe you me, I don't think anyone that I'll ever know or possibly could ever know would actually share something like this. But here I am. I'm sharing it because the truth is the truth, and I want you to know the truth. Um, they're messy, raw, complicated, but they're real. They're real as can be. And for me, they showed the lengths a step parent can go, even when they refuse to give up. You know. Um, so now these are the lessons I've learned now. The lessons I see now. And looking back, here's what all of this has taught me. Number one, step parents are more than just step. My stepdad wasn't just filling in a role. He was fighting. He was fighting for me. Fighting for me. He was protecting me and guiding me in ways even my biological father never did. Number two, love is not always soft. I say that again. Love is not always soft. Sometimes love shows up in confrontation, in harder choices, even in actions that make no sense in the moment. My stepdad shooting out my tire felt like punishment then. Now I see it as protection. And then lastly, redemption is possible. Relationships that start with scars and battles can grow into something strong, unshakable, and beautiful. So now where we are now. Today I look at my stepdad and I see a man I deeply love and respect. The battles we went through has definitely left marks, scars, battle wounds. But most importantly, they've built trust and respect. He's been in my life now for 25 years. And through all the chaos, the mistakes, and the pain, not once has he ever walked away. Not once has he ever given up. He stayed, he fought, he loved me fiercely, even when I didn't deserve it. And I tell you now, as God is my witness, I did not deserve it. I didn't deserve that love, that protection. I didn't. But yet, here I am. And now I adore him. I honor him. And I wouldn't be who I am without him. So, to any step parents right now listening to this, I know it feels thankless sometimes. I know it feels like the struggle never ends, but please hear this. Your presence matters more than you realize. The seeds you plant today may not show fruit for years, but one day the kids you fought for will look back and see the love that you left behind. And to the kids, especially those who've pushed back against a step parent, Maybe one day, like me, you'll see their sacrifices in a different light. Maybe one day you will realize they weren't your enemy. They were the one of the few people in your corner all along. So, guys, as always, thank you for joining. This has been part 2 of the struggles that step parents never talk about. Thank you for walking this journey with me. And to my stepdad, if you hear this, I love you and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for never giving up on me. I appreciate you and I love you very much. Until next time, this is Laugh with Ryan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for new episodes every week. Guys, let's walk this journey together. I love you all. God bless.